Hello everybody, welcome back. Pike over here. Beautiful morning, driving to work. Anyway, so let's talk the parallel system we need to build. The point of Bitcoin is the separation of money and state, right? The state is nothing, right? It's just they get power from our money, right? They have the power source is the fact that they can print the money to fund themselves, right? So now they are not working in our own interests right now. The state is just working to its own interests. It doesn't care about the people. It's just about to protect its survival, because it becomes so big in many places. In many countries, the state is so big, so the state think it doesn't need the people. It's just gonna smash everybody, and so some people don't like that, and they just are moving to Bitcoin, right? So the Bitcoin revolution is all about the separation of the money to the state. So we cut the power source. So now, in order to do that, we need a parallel system to rescue the people coming out of the current system, right? You cannot just move everybody overnight from one system to another. You need to build something in parallel to support the people moving in. So that's why in Bitcoin there are things like you can pay with your phone, you can pay with your card. There are like some Bitcoin cities, Bitcoin villages, Bitcoin beach, Bitcoin countries. We need those type of things. The difference with Bitcoin country is that it doesn't need to be a specific place. It could be anywhere in the world. And the point is, we are not subject to one authority. So let's say the Bitcoin is in cyberspace. The city basically, it's on cyberspace. So anywhere on the planet that say, hey, we are welcoming Bitcoiners, then Bitcoin will move there. And if they change their mind, Bitcoin will move somewhere else. So it's a flexible city in cyberspace. Instead of having one place, one city, one nationality, so you don't care about what's nationality. You only care about the opportunity and if they favor you at that place. So as you know, if Bitcoin go to a certain level in price, Bitcoiners will be the richest people on the planet. So at that point, you will need to pay an offer to Bitcoiners. If you want investment in your place, then you need to be favorable to Bitcoiners, right? Otherwise, you don't have investment, you don't have job, you don't have any good thing on your country. So this is why building the parallel system is interesting. It's good to bring new farming equipment, farming, other farm system. Like the food chain is owned by a few group, right? So in a Bitcoin standard, we need more and more Bitcoiners around the world to have farms, to have ranches, to have, to have bring our cows and our beef. So we need those things, right? We have Bitcoin wine companies, we have education companies, right? So online, everything is moving online, right? Bitcoin is digital. So that's why the city is in cyberspace, right? So anybody who is humble enough, okay, who can stay humble and stack sats, doesn't matter if you own one sat, you're still a Bitcoiner just like anybody, just like Michael Saylor, right? You are a Bitcoiner. He doesn't have any more right over you on the network. You own your node. It's not a democracy. It's protection to the individual, right? You are a sovereign individual. Nobody can change the rule over you to take advantage on you. So that's the point here. So a better city, decentralized, more fair, like a fair rules, fairer city, right? So that's the point here. So anyways, it's just like, I just wanted to throw this out there so you understand it's not just about money, it's about work, proof of work. You need to show proof of work. It doesn't matter. Let's say now you're still working in a fiat country, right? Most countries now are fiat countries, 99.9% of countries. But okay, now it's not, the point is you can still live in that country. It doesn't matter, but you just practice the Bitcoin principles, right? Stay honest, be stay true, and show proof of work, right? Don't try to work poor people, and just tell the truth and help each other if you want. So those are the things, right? And you're Bitcoiner, right? That's all. Even if you don't want to be called a Bitcoiner, just like I don't want to have any title, you could just hold your Satoshis and anonymously. You don't have nobody have to know what you're doing, right? It's just you, and live your life. That's all, right? You don't have to, if you don't want, you don't have to be out there and advocating for Bitcoin. You can just do it on your own, right? You can, if you want to change, you can just be the change. That's all. So anyways, that's what I have for today, and I hope you guys find some value into that. So Monday, as you know, Monday is kind of clunky, after the weekend. So hopefully I hope you guys get something from this, and tomorrow I'll see you again on Tuesday. And if you find value and you feel like sharing some value back, use Satoshi, use some Satoshis and Lightning Network. I got link below. So anyways, this was Spy Cover, guys. I'll see you again in the next Toxic Talk.